It's Ask the Judge time. Once again, Judge Larry Thorne joining us with one of our most popular segments of the week. Good to see you, sir.
Good to see you. It's great to be seen with you.
Oh,
I mean,
really?
you're a star.
Really? Hey, it's good to hear. I like the way you think. Judge Thorne's first question of this week. My grandchild is in the custody of CPS. I've tried to get custody but can't because I had a CPS case 25 years ago. My daughter is struggling with drug issues and the baby's father is a registered sex offender. What can I do as a grandmother?
You know, thank goodness for grandparents, but CPS really has more rules and regulations than there are grains of sand in the desert. They really do, and they got to follow them. They're state employees. And one of the rules is you place with family. So, you know, that's a plus for her. Another rule is if you've had prior history and children have been removed from you, then that's a negative.
Even if it's 25 years ago.
Well, you can take a look. Judge can take a look at that, but that is what their rule is, no matter what. What she needs to do is consider hiring a lawyer and filing what we call an intervention in this case and asking for custody that way.
Yeah.
And
intervention.
you know, it may work for her.
Good. Another question. Can an employer fire you for taking off to look for another job?
Oh, I love this question. This is a real question, folks. Did not make it up. I can hear it now. Hey, Bob, tell Harry, the boss, that I'm going to take off the rest of the day and go job hunting. And the boss tells him, well, I tell you what, good luck. I hope you're really successful. And by the way, don't come back, you know. And yes, you can be fired. Texas is an at-will state. You hire at will, fire at will. The only protection you have is the constitutional protections of race, religion, and age. You can be protected by a contract if there is a contract, a union contract, or some other employment contract.
But
otherwise,
employer give you dirty looks after that?
Well, somebody told me that you could be fired because you had red hair. I mean, you dyed your hair red.
Yeah. Final question. Check this one out. I was wanted for a parole violation. However, in that time period, my parole ended. What can officials do to me?
This is a sci-fi question because, yes, you know why?
What?
Because time stops.
It
literally stops. When you file that motion to revoke his parole, time stopped. And so the truth is he is not off of parole. The same applies to probation, the same rules. You file before they're off, and he has to be arrested, placed in jail, and then it's going to be up to the person on the parole board or whatever that reviews his case to decide whether or not this person's going to have to go back in.
How about that?
Time stops. Sci-fi.
I'm telling you, it is sci-fi.
Sure.
That's Star Trek type stuff right there.
Yeah.
Wow, you never stop amazing me. Good to see you, Judge. Thanks very much. If you have any questions for Judge Thorne every week, you can just send them to 12news@kbmt12.com. We'll try to work them in. And if you're looking for a referral, go to 409-835-8438.